Hello, hello, hello. Hola, hola a todos. Bienvenidos. Welcome to another episode. And today we are going to talk about food. So I hope you ate supper or lunch or any meal that you needed to eat because it's gonna get intense. We're gonna talk about a lot of different dishes or food from Spain and Latin American countries. So before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, you can visit smlessons.com for more free Spanish lessons. And please give this video a like. That helps this channel a lot. And I want to give a big shout out to Kay Beck. She is a Cafecito member. Thank you, Kay Beck, for the support for the coffee. It's greatly appreciated. Okay, if you want to get a membership on this channel, you can click on the join button down below. That's one way that you can, it helps this channel a lot if you get a membership, if you can. If not, you can just give us a like. That also helps a lot. But yeah, there are different perks when getting a membership. So if you have a few minutes, just take a look at the memberships. Just click on the join button down below. Okay, so here with me is the mysterious voice. How are you, mysterious voice?
I'm good.
Good? Are you sleepy?
Yeah. No.
Are you hungry?
No.
No?
No, we ate. We're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So today, as I was saying, we are going to talk about food, specifically from Spain and different Latin American countries. I know that there's so many different, kinds of food from those countries. But we are going to talk briefly about a few of them, and maybe we can have a part 2. What do you think?
That sounds good to me.
Do you know different dishes from Latin America and or Spain? Have you tried any of them?
Well, just the stuff that you make.
And do you remember how those dishes are called?
Not really.
That's not good. That's not good. Maybe you just have bad memory. I don't know.
I know some.
Some of them?
Yeah. I know empanadas, chilaquiles, chicharrón. Tortilla soup.
Tortilla soup. Oh my God. I love
kind of
tortilla
stuff.
soup.
Yeah, I know a couple.
Well, today we're not going to talk about Mexican food only, but also about other food, like kind of food from different countries, okay? So that's going to be very interesting. Remember that we are live streaming, so if you have any questions, please use the live chat. Or if you have any comments, you can also use the live chat for that. You can just say, hello, hola, right? But okay, let's get started. So let's talk about Mexico first, or Mexico. I'm from Mexico. Mexico, and I know a lot about Mexican food. And you do as well.
Well, I just know to eat it.
But you know a little bit about, I don't know, the flavors.
Yeah,
and all
I know
of
a little bit.
So, how would you describe the Mexican food? Like the ingredients. What are the key ingredients for Mexican food or eating Mexican?
Like, well, beans, peppers, a lot of like different.
Can you hear some noise there?
Color vegetables and stuff like that. Yeah.
So you said beans. What else?
Beans, peppers.
Peppers. Okay,
yeah,
peppers.
Like spicy. Sauces.
Hot peppers.
Yeah, lots of sauces.
Mm-hmm.
Things
Sauces.
like that.
Yes, spicy sauces. Huh?
Yeah.
But well, Mexico is not only about spicy dishes. I know that that's one big ingredient in Mexican cuisine. But I'm just gonna tell you about a few dishes, okay? Because we have to go over so many different dishes. Also, guys, just let us know if you have tried any Mexican food and what's your favorite Mexican food. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is mole.
No, I love
Mole. So you like mole, right?
the green one more.
The green one?
Mole verde is
Well,
where it's at.
I love both. I like the red mole because there are like 50 different types of mole in Mexico. So that's a lot. And you know only two. You know only the red mole and the green mole. And both of them are delicious. They have, each mole has like different ingredients. But usually the ingredients are chili peppers, nuts, spices, a lot of different spices, black pepper, cinnamon or cumin, okay? Also sometimes it has some sort of fruit. Do you know that?
No.
That's very, very interesting.
I know that the red one is made with, is there chocolate in there, right?
Yes, there's chocolate. That's not all the moles have chocolate.
I think.
But the one that I like, red mole, that one has chocolate.
See, I think that's what I don't like about it.
Oh, come on.
Is that I don't
Who
like
doesn't like
mixing
chocolate?
salty and sweet, and it gives it this like sweet aftertaste that just doesn't do it for me. But the green one,
A lot of
Man.
people who try mole for the first time, they say that they find bizarre the combination of like chili peppers and chocolate. But I think it's just a great sauce, mole sauce. And I love the red one, like the one that you're seeing on the screen. I really, really love that one. That's like one of my favorite things to eat. But yeah, it's a very complicated sauce that you can pour on anything. You can make enchiladas, and that's, I don't know, you just make some sort of like, I don't know if they're like tacos. No, they look like quesadillas. But you can just put whatever you want in the quesadillas, and then pour mole on top and stop it. And yeah, that's like delicious. You can have anything like on the plate and then just pour mole on top of it, and it's gonna be delicious. It depends, right? But usually it goes well with tortillas or other kind of protein that you like, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, we got Bruce McCormick joining us in the chat. Welcome.
Bruce, hello. Hola. Bienvenido. Great. But yeah, that was mole. So mole is like a very complicated sauce. It's delicious. If you get a chance to try it, you should, because it's very, very good. And also the green mole, the one that you like, is made with pumpkin seeds and green peppers or chile.
Yeah.
Green chile. So I'm not sure what kind of pepper, but some green pepper. But pumpkin seeds, that's delicious.
Yeah.
That's delicious. Okay, so the next one is chilaquiles. So do you know what chilaquiles are
Yes.
or is?
Yes, I do.
Can you tell me?
Yeah, it's like to cut up corn tortilla into like triangles or like smaller pieces and fried with like sauce, like red sauce and
some sauce,
yeah.
and then
you
you
can put cheese like shredded on top, and
right.
Yeah, I know that stuff.
Okay, well, yeah, you are right. Chilaquiles are or is this dish that you can see on the screen. They can be green, they can be red, they can be half and half, And chilaquiles are usually a breakfast dish. And, well, you have like fried tortilla on the plate. And they're cut up. I cut the tortillas like, it doesn't have to have a shape, but it could be like rectangles or just like triangles, right?
Yeah.
Stop it.
I'm swallowing water.
and and also you put sour cream on top. You can put cheese, you can put onions, and also cilantro on top. But usually people eat this for breakfast. Right? So it's a very good dish.
It's so good.
It's really good. And it's very easy to make. So maybe we can, as I said before, we should live stream a recipe because that would be great.
Should.
Yeah. Well, so that's chilaquiles. And do we have some messages?
2 more people joining us. Marcus Holland from Thailand.
Hello, Marcos. How are you? ¿Cómo está? Great. From Thailand. Yeah. They also have really good food.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Mohammed.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
What?
I'm just saying welcome to the people joining us.
Welcome. I just didn't hear what you said. But yeah, so that was chilaquiles. And yes, welcome, guys. Please let us know what you think about the food that we're talking about, or if you have tried any of these dishes before. That would be great to know.
Tell us what your favorite dish you've had that's from Latin America or Spain, and who knows, we might have it on the list.
Right. Okay, so the next dish is one that you probably don't like that much because you have told me about it. But I think you tried the wrong ones, like not the good version of this. But we're talking about tamales. Okay.
Yeah, my least favorite, I think.
Tamales. Well, why don't you like tamales?
Well, my guess is that the people who made them don't know what they're doing, because it was just too like sandy and like the texture of the dough was like sand, and it barely had any filling in it, and olives. I mean, just not my thing.
Not your thing?
No.
Well, tamales are delicious. I love tamales, also from Mexico. And they're made out of masa or dough, and masa is just like corn dough, okay? And they wrap that dough, well, they put some filling in it, and then they wrap it up, and then they steam it for, I think, for an hour or so. It's like it takes some time to make this. And they can put anything inside. They can put any protein. They can put cheese. They can put beans. I love that one.
But yet when we had them, they chose to put nothing.
Yeah, there's some people that make tamales. I don't know. It's difficult.
They were somehow like wet and dry at the same time. It was like when you're a little kid, if you're like, I don't know if you guys in the chat can relate to this, and if you're out on the beach and you're playing around, and you fall and you get a little bit of like wet sand in your mouth, that's what it tasted like. That's like, it's just
the good tamales don't taste like that. Okay?
I'll have to take word for it.
Yeah, just believe me, good tamales, they supposed to be moist. They supposed to be like, they're dense food, but they're really flavorful. You need to put a lot of filling in it, though.
Yeah, well, that's
because if you put just a little bit of filling and then you get just dough, that's not nice.
Yeah, but I guess when you don't put enough effort into it, it's just like that one soup we had, the vegetable soup that was just like tiny bits of broccoli in it, and you know what I'm talking about.
You don't want to say who made it, huh?
I don't.
Not me.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. But
Yeah, or the lentil soup that had like just tiny lentils. Okay, that's not a good experience.
You need to, when you cook anything and take it from somebody who doesn't know how to cook, but I'm a big
fan. Generous.
I'm a very big fan of eating.
Me too.
You gotta be generous with the ingredients, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good advice. So tamales can be filled with protein, any protein. I like beans, black beans in the tamales, but you have to like smash them,
like make it like refried kind of
almost like that. And also because I don't eat meat, you don't either, but we use tofu even for tamales, so it's really good.
Seitan you can use in it probably too.
Yeah, that's true. Some people put cheese, some people put fruit in tamales. They put pineapple. I've seen that, pineapple or raisins. You probably
either one of those. Oh,
they're delicious. Believe me, I like them. And they also put vegetables. And it's a very filling food if you're really hungry. Some people put like tamales. That's a thing in Mexico. They put in some sort of like baguette, but it's more round, bolillo. That's called bolillo. They put a tamal in the middle. So that's called torta de tamal. It's a really good one. It tastes good.
Basically a sandwich with a...
Yes, exactly, with the tamal, which is very weird, but it's a thing. Also, they make a chilaquiles sandwich as well. That's in Mexico City. I remember.
That I can see.
That's called torta de chilaquiles, and that's a very popular thing.
I can dig that.
Anyway, okay, so the next one, I have two more from Mexico. The next one is tacos. Tacos. Tacos is a very popular thing in Mexico. Everywhere. The north, south, middle of Mexico, everybody eats tacos.
But not hard shell tacos, right?
Yeah, that's not a tacos.
Thing. That's an abomination.
That's more American. That's American tacos. But the Mexican tacos, they usually have a soft tortilla or a corn tortilla. Sometimes the north part of Mexico usually have like wheat tortilla, like flour tortillas. But corn tortillas are a more traditional tortilla in Mexico. So, it's just, it doesn't matter the size. It could be small, usually small. It could be a little bigger. And then you can put anything inside of a taco. You can put leftovers even in a taco. So you can make leftovers. You can put leftovers in the tortilla for sure. And it's folded, the tortilla is folded around the filling, and then you can just eat it by hand. Don't you dare to use fork and knife. If you're eating tacos, don't do that, because unless you're eating enchiladas, then that's a different thing. But so do you like tacos?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tacos are delicious. Yeah, I love tacos. Who doesn't, right? Okay, so let's see. Do we have any messages? No. Come on, guys. Come in. Where are you? Okay, so by the way, just a quick break. Trent in Tampa. I'm not sure what happened.
Well, he might be busy.
He might be busy.
We'll get him on another time. We still got some technical difficulties to work through. So
Trent, I sent you an email because he was the winner of last month. But he was going to join us on this episode, but I'm not sure. He didn't get back to me. So Trent,
it's all good.
Check your email if you get a chance. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get him on sooner or later.
Yeah. So the next one is. Oh, by the way, guys, you can be part of the podcast. You can participate in one episode or something like that. So we do crossword puzzles every week. If you win the most times, you get a chance. You have an option to just join us and talk about
whatever topic's going on at the time.
Okay. The next one is pozole. Do you know pozole? Do you like pozole?
I do. Oh,
you like pozole? I see SK. I can't read the whole name, but SK is here.
7:50 a.m. Where are you? Where is that?
Oh, good morning. SK, good morning and welcome. Welcome. Just we're talking about food, so I hope you ate breakfast already. Okay, so let's see. Pozole. Pozole is a very traditional dish in Mexico. Pozole is something also delicious. Do you remember pozole, or you don't remember?
I remember the name. Okay. I don't remember it exactly, but I definitely remember it being good. Oh, Bangladesh.
Okay. SK is from Bangladesh. Yeah. Oh, wow.
7:50
That's great.
a.m.
That's great. It's like 9 p.m. almost here. Okay, well, pozole is a traditional soup or stew from Mexico, right? So it's made from corn. It's a specific type of corn that is white and big. And
now I remember it.
Yeah, and can be seasoned and garnished with, they put lettuce or cabbage in the soup. I've seen it with lettuce. Yeah, not cabbage, but I mean.
Oh man, I love that dish.
Yeah, you can add hot peppers to it, onions, garlic, radishes. That's the thing. Yeah, they put radishes in the soup. Also avocado salsa and of course lime, because Mexicans love lime and I do as well. So do you remember this one?
Yeah, I remember it now. I don't know, for some reason when I heard the name I thought pasul, just because it sounds similar, but now that you said the white corn, I remember it now. We used to buy it at that market. The international market. Yeah.
So that's pozole on the screen. It's really good. It doesn't take too long to make, but you have to know how to season it. You need to know how to make the broth and all of that, and it's just delicious. I love it.
So good.
Okay, so that was Mexico. Oh man, so we need to move faster because we have quite a few countries. Now let's talk about Chile. Do you know anything about Chile?
Not food wise.
Not food wise?
Yeah.
Well, Chile, we're gonna talk about like 3 dishes, okay?
Yeah.
So the first dish is something called pastel de choclo.
I like the sound of that already.
Why? What do you think it is?
Some sort of chocolate pastry.
Chocolate.
I don't know. Or am I gonna be surprised?
It's not. It's
okay.
not. Wow. It's not. You're really cold. Pastel de choclo is something that looks like this.
Oh, it looks like
pastel de nata.
Yeah.
Looks like pastel de nata.
Yeah, I'm good. I like that.
But do you think this is sweet or salty?
Just because you're asking me, I'm gonna say it's probably salty.
But it looks sweet, huh?
It does. It totally looks like the pastel de nata.
Well, pastel de choclo is a beef and corn casserole that is very traditional and popular in Chile. Okay?
That's interesting.
So it has a lot of flavors. As I said, it has beef, it has onions, raisins for some reason.
Never mind. No,
raisins, olives, and roasted chicken. So they have beef and chicken? Yeah. Well, I would totally veganize this, guys.
Without
just
the
FYI.
Raisins and olives.
Well, I love raisins. Well, I'm not a fan of raisins, but I don't mind them. And I love olives, so that's fine. So they put everything in a casserole, in a container. And the whole thing is topped off with a thick layer of creamed chocolate corn. So it's like a corn pudding, okay? So that gets caramelized in the oven, and then the result is just a delicious, it's salty and sweet combination. The combination is salty and sweet, and it's similar to the popular shepherd's pie.
Oh, okay.
But it's like from Chile.
Yeah, that's cool.
And different ingredients as well. So what do you think about this one? You like it?
It looks interesting. I'm not too crazy about some of the ingredients, but it looks good.
Yeah, it sounds like it has a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's very, very interesting. So that's one dish from Chile. The next one, again, from Chile, is something called Caldillo de Congrio. Caldillo de Congrio. And this is just, I'm going to show you the image and the name so you know how to pronounce it. Caldillo de Congrio.
Soup.
Yes, it's a soup that is, or stew, made with red conger eel. So I don't know, some sort of eel.
Looks like it.
And in Chile, that's eel is known as Congrio colorado. So wow, I didn't know that. And this dish is mostly found in Chile, so nowhere else, apparently. Okay, so that's because of the eel.
Oh, so that eel is only found in those parts. Like so it's that's interesting. It's a dish that doesn't make it into like other countries. When people move from Chile, it's not something they can make elsewhere unless there's a way for them to get that eel.
Exactly.
Wow.
So yeah, I've never heard of this. Actually, I've never heard of any dish from Chile, and shame on me. But it's interesting to know all of this for sure. So yeah, that looks like a warming soup. And then lastly, the last dish from Chile is something called Empanadas de Pino. Empanadas de Pino. Do you know what this is? You've heard empanadas, right? What is an empanada?
I don't know, explain it. It's like a big ravioli. It's like a calzone. Exactly. I think that's more like it. Yeah, it's like a calzone. And well, this is the empanada or empanadas de pino. Okay, so this is apparently the most traditional empanada in Chile, and that's because pino, the word pino means, or it is a seasoned mixture of ground beef, onions, raisins, again raisins, the raisins, yeah,
and black olives, again olives, and are topped with hard-boiled eggs. So it's like a mix of different ingredients, and then they put all of that into some dough, and they make the empanada. You know, they make it look like this, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, the empanadas are really good.
Yeah,
good food to take. You know, like on the go.
Yeah, for sure.
Contained.
It's like those pizza pockets.
Yeah, it's like kinda just
right.
Just
easy.
much better.
And you can freeze these.
Yeah,
and they last like. You can have a bunch of them and eat them throughout the year. But anyway, so this is Empanadas de Pino. So what do you think, guys? You're quiet today. Is everyone watching the American election?
Probably.
You need a break, guys. You need a break. Take a break. Okay, so that was Chile. The next country is Colombia. So you know a little bit about Colombia, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
What do you know about Colombian food?
Food, not a whole lot.
No, you didn't try any?
Not really, no. Not that I remember.
Well, Colombia has a dish that is very, very popular, and that one is called Bandeja paisa. Bandeja paisa. Do you know what that is? Bandeja
No.
paisa? But tell me, what does it sound like?
To me, honestly, nothing.
Nothing.
Antonio Banderas. I don't know.
He's from Spain.
I know, but I don't know.
Anyway, okay, so this is the bandeja paisa. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So what does it look like?
Looks like...
What is it?
I see avocado, some eggs.
Uh-huh.
Looks like I can't tell if that's some beans.
Beans.
Some... I don't know if that's like croutons or
Croutons.
beef.
Yeah, I think that's not croutons. They look so brown. But this is the bandeja paisa, okay? So this one has a little bit of everything. This honestly reminds me of the English breakfast. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That it has like sausage and
eggs and bacon
and beans and all of that.
Yeah, hash browns or the little potatoes. Yeah.
So bandeja paisa is one of the most traditional Colombian foods, and it's just a festival of different ingredients, different things. They have traditionally a bandeja paisa has sausage, ground beef, rice, red beans, fried pork, fried pork rind, right?
Pork rinds. Yeah, that's probably what that is. That I said looks like. Looks like croutons.
But that's like chicharrón.
Yeah.
That's called chicharrón, and also they have plantain, something called arepas, and avocado. Okay. And it's a complete breakfast, I would say.
Yeah, that looks like a really heavy breakfast.
Yeah, and you also need to put a fried egg on top, and that's it. But yeah, it looks good. I would eat the beans and the plantain and the avocado. That looks delicious. But yeah, that's a very traditional Colombian dish, okay? Bandeja paisa. So if you have Colombian friends and you tell them, hey, I would like to try a bandeja paisa, they're gonna love you. For sure. Okay, so do we have any comments, or
No.
are they still sleeping? Okay, well, the next one is arepas. I mentioned that before. What's going on?
No.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good? So, arepas. Do you know what arepas are?
I know of it, but I can't remember.
Okay, arepas. So this is a very controversial topic in South America, because Venezuela say that they were the first ones. Venezuelans say that they were the first ones creating the arepas. So they're the inventors of arepas. And then Colombia as well. And then I don't even know what other South American country, but yeah. But in Colombia, arepas are very common. And arepas, you can see them here. Okay.
Yeah.
They're tasty cornmeal cakes, grilled, baked, or fried. And they also, sometimes they put cheese inside. They're filled with cheese. So they look like gorditas. Mexico has a version of this too. Yeah, so that's arepas. They're very common in Colombia. I will say they're tortillas. Just like Mexicans love tortillas, they love arepas. But yeah, they look good. I mean, anything that is corn, I love it. Have you tried any arepas?
Just
the gorditas?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very good for sure. So that's from Colombia too. And another one, the last one from Colombia, is something called patacones. Patacones or tostones. So what do you think this is?
I don't know.
You don't know? Come on, give it a try.
Toasted cones.
Toasted cones?
I don't know.
What? Oh my God. Well, patacones is this right here. So, do you know what this is?
Nope.
What does it look like?
Pineapple?
Pineapple. No, it's not pineapple. Patacones are made from green plantains. Okay, they're peeled and cut crosswise. And the interesting thing about this is that they're fried twice. So I think what they do is they use green plantains, they slice them up, and then they smash them with something. I've seen some people smashing that with plates. So they just make it flat.
Make it flat.
Yeah, and then they fry it once, and I think they do something, they put them in water or something like that. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But then after that, they fry it again. The whole thing. So it's double fried. So it's interesting. And this is a very common, what would it be, like side dish in Colombia?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, so
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so that was Colombia. Now let's talk about Cuba or Cuba. Do you know anything about Cuba?
Not food-wise, no.
Cuba Libre? No? What do you know about Cuba? Like cigars?
Yeah, I know
rum?
like the history, but not food.
No? No food?
No.
Well, we're gonna talk about the four dishes from Cuba, okay? So the first one is Ropa Vieja. Ropa Vieja, okay? And Ropa Vieja is this right here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's like a stew, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Ropa Vieja.
Those apples?
No, they're not apples.
It's hard to see from this angle.
Oh, by the way, most of the mini clips that you're watching from the food, those are mostly vegan. So vegan versions of the dishes, okay? So just, you can veganize everything if you want. There's options. Or you can just read a regular recipe from, the traditional recipe. But they look like this. So I double check, how the real thing looks or the traditional dish looks. And then I try to find vegan versions of that. But yeah, most of them, not all of them. Okay. So Ropa Vieja. Ropa Vieja means in Spanish old clothes. Okay.
So it's just like clothes. Leftovers and stuff you can probably put in it.
Yeah. So the recipe consists of a dish made with leftovers from the cocido. So that's a different dish. And that is, I believe, shredded flank, brisket, or skirt steak in a tomato sauce base. Something like that. And yeah, it's pretty much just leftovers. And then I think they add other things, like I see olives and any other vegetable. There is a Mexican version of this as well. But I've heard of this dish in, like, from Cuba mostly. And yeah, it looks pretty good.
Really good, yeah.
Pretty good. Yep. Okay, so the next one is something called Congres Cubano. Congres Cubano. Okay, so Congres Cubano is something that looks like that. And this is rice and black beans.
Yeah, that's what
They're cooked together, which is very interesting because I usually, when I do that, I cook the rice separately and then the black beans separately as well. And then when I eat them, I just...
Yeah, you put them together.
Yeah, I put them together, but not mixed up like that. So it's interesting. So yeah, so it's pretty much just rice and black beans. And some people add peppers, onions, garlic, cumin, and bay leaf. It's a very, very good dish because it's high in protein, fiber, and, because of the beans, right? Mostly from the beans. And it's something that vegans can eat as well.
That looks really
It's vegan friendly for sure. So yeah, this is another traditional dish from Cuba. Very simple, just rice and beans. And believe me, that combination is really good. It sounds simple, but it's really delicious.
With a little bit of hot sauce or something on it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Some hot sauce in there, for sure. Okay, and lastly, from Cuba, we have something called cubano. That sounds like you're saying Cuban, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cubano.
Yeah.
So tell me, what do you think this is?
Well, I can see it. It's a sandwich.
Oh, don't see that. Come on. Okay, so cubano is...
I knew it was a sandwich, though.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Where did you hear this from?
I've heard about, I don't remember where, but I knew it was a sandwich.
Okay, so cubano is a sandwich, a very traditional sandwich. I think this is mostly from Florida. Okay, so they use specifically Cuban bread. Okay, I'm not sure.
It looks like sourdough almost.
Yeah, it's probably really
good.
soft.
Yeah.
Or something like that, really spongy. I'm not sure. And also they put inside seasoned pork usually, and also ham, and also what else? They put Swiss cheese and sour pickles. And they put another ingredient that you love, yellow mustard.
Oh man.
And garlic butter.
Oh.
So that sounds like something
that
really...
sounds amazing.
Like a guilty pleasure because it has a lot of cheese, a lot of, I don't know, different things.
That looks really good.
And pickles and all of that.
We got to figure out what that
Cubano.
bread is and make some.
Yeah.
Because that, man.
Yeah. By the way, that's vegan. Vegan version of cubano. But it looks very similar. Looks very, very similar. Okay, so that was Cuba Libre. Okay, so the next one is Peru. Okay, and this one, Peru is really good when it comes to food. Like, they have a lot of different dishes, and it's one of the considered one of the most delicious food in the world. Mexican food as well, by the way. And Peru has something called ceviche. Okay, so do you know what ceviche is? That.
Yeah, I just thought of he says ceviche. I just remembered the Western that Bob from Bob's Burger watches, the cowboy with the banjo.
I don't remember that.
Oh, his name is Ceviche.
Ceviche, really?
Yeah.
So there are different versions of ceviche in South America and also in Mexico. So it's a popular dish in Latin America. But Peruvians, they make a very specific ceviche, really sour, because I've heard of from people that ceviche in Peru is really sour, so they just put a lot of lime in there. And ceviche is about, lime. It's pretty much about lime, fish, potatoes, and other foods. So it's very interesting because the Mexican ceviche doesn't have any potatoes.
Yeah.
That's a very peculiar combination for sure. Ceviche has been declared to be part of Peru's national heritage, and it has had a holiday declared in its honor. In its honor, yeah. So that's something interesting. Yeah. So very traditional ceviche. So if you know someone from Peru, you should take them to eat ceviche somewhere.
Or they should take you somewhere to eat ceviche. Because they'll probably know where to find a better one.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, that was ceviche, and it looks really good. Usually ceviche is raw fish. So this one is vegan, so there's no fish, no animal hurt in this dish. But usually the fish they use is raw. Okay? And basically the lime cooks the fish.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Another thing that is interesting, I don't have a picture of it because I find it bizarre, is something called cuy.
Well, you can't say there's something bizarre and then not show it.
I can't show it, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not showing it because cuy is guinea pigs.
Oh,
yeah. So in Peru, people eat guinea pigs, and that's super sad.
Yeah,
I would never try that. Yeah, it's a little cruel. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that because it's something that it's very Peruvian. And also, well, it's a traditional dish down there. I hope they stop. Because I love guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are really cute. But anyways, the last dish from Peru is causa. Causa. That sounds very interesting. Causa. Causa is that. Okay, so that's a dough, some sort of dough. The yellow part, that's dough made out of mashed potato. So that's mashed potato, and then they add chili, something called ají amarillo, and they put something in between that is tuna fillet. Is that how you call it?
Yeah.
And also mayo. A little bit of mayo.
It looks like a dessert.
It's not a dessert.
I know. It's just, it looks like some sort of tart, like.
Yeah. Well, it's not dessert.
Like and pudding.
Yeah, and that one, after that, they put a slice of boiled egg on the top. I don't see it there, but some people put boiled egg on the top. And yeah, that was causa, another very, very popular dish in Peru. And that was the last one from Peru. And now let's talk about Argentina. We have a few. Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, pick like 3.
Okay, because I have so many countries here, I think we're gonna have to do part 2.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Argentina, and then another one. Like, let's talk about 2 more countries, okay?
Yeah.
Argentina, or like English speakers say, Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
Argentina. That is a very interesting country because they have different dishes as well. And the first one I'm gonna talk about, essentially, that's not a dish, but I love it, and I've tried it recently, and I'm totally in love with this, and that is chimichurri. Can you repeat with me?
Chimichurri.
Again?
Yeah, chimichurri.
Okay. Chimichurri.
It's so good. Yeah,
Chimichurri is a sauce that is just a mix of goodness because it has quite a few ingredients, and they can be used for cooking. If you're cooking anything, you can add that sauce to whatever you're making. Also, this is used. This is from Argentina, but also you can find this in Uruguay. Okay, this sauce, or how do you say it in English?
Sauce?
No, Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Uruguay. The sauce, there's a green and red version. Okay, and basically this is made of finely chopped parsley, minced garlic, olive oil, oregano, and red wine vinegar. So it's a bunch of different. Yeah, sometimes they add lime.
That's
the one that we
way
have.
Less ingredients than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think
because it has such like a complex flavor for.
Yeah, they probably add more stuff to it, but this is what I found. The ingredients that I found, and yeah, I usually use this for everything. Like if I'm eating quesadillas, I put some inside. I've seen people eating empanadas with chimichurri on top or on the side, and yeah, delicious. Speaking of empanadas, that's the next one. Empanadas.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the ones that I recognize.
Yeah, the ones from Argentina. Oof, so good. Like they're experts. And if you eat some empanadas with some red wine, a glass of wine,
some chimichurri.
And some chimichurri. Oh my God,
it's a mean calzone.
Perfect. It's not a calzone. It's an empanada. So empanadas can be baked. They can be filled with different things like beef, onions, paprika, hot pepper powder. What? They can be filled with that. I think it's mostly. I've seen some filled with cheese, and yeah, the meat ones that you can find, right? They also put hard-boiled eggs and olives. Again, olives.
Yeah,
I love olives, so that's fine with me. And yeah, that was empanadas from Argentina. Okay, lastly, from Argentina, we have something called choripan. Choripan, look at that. Choripan. This choripan is a type of sandwich that has chorizo or chorizo. That's popular in Argentina, in Chile, Peru, Uruguay, and El Salvador. Okay, but I've heard from this dish, I've heard about this dish, choripan, mostly from Argentina. Okay, and the name comes from the combination of the names of its ingredients: a grilled chorizo sausage and a crusty bread such as marraqueta or baguette or francés. That's
different name for a baguette, probably.
And by the way, this one is also vegan. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. And you can see some chimichurri there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is choripan. It looks very good. Looks delicious. Okay, so that was Argentina. What do you think about Argentinian?
That's really good.
Argentinian dishes.
Really good.
Really good, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, lastly, the last country, and we're gonna have a part 2 because we have like a few more, like 2 more, but it's okay. Let's just do one more because I don't want this video to be too long.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about. Let me see. Let's talk about Spain because the video also says Spain, Spanish food. Okay, Spain. So, do you know anything about Spain?
The rain only falls in the plains.
Huh?
The rain in Spain only falls in the plain. Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
That's what I know about Spain.
What?
The rain in Spain mostly falls in the plain.
Okay. So, Spain, let's talk about tortilla española. I've told you about this dish before.
Probably.
And you don't remember.
Not at all.
Guys, what can I do? What can I do? He doesn't remember things. Any advice? Okay, so tortilla española is something that looks nothing like a tortilla that you know. It looks more like a pie, I would say.
Oh, wow.
So that's tortilla española. And
looks like a casserole, like...
It's basically a Spanish omelet. Okay, Spanish omelet. And it's called tortilla española, and it's traditional, very traditional from Spain, or in Spain. And it's basically an omelet, a very thick omelet. And then they put potatoes, and they can also add onions, you know, to the tortilla. And it's served at room temperature.
Really? That looks really good.
I mean, it could be eaten, I think it could be eaten like as soon as it's ready, but some people eat it at room temperature, which
probably
that's very weird.
Keeps the consistency probably more. I don't know. It looks really good though. I'd eat it.
And that's vegan. It's a vegan version, by the way. It looks very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so but yeah, usually this is an omelet, and it has potatoes and onions, so it's very simple, but it looks really good. The other dish I want to talk about is gazpacho. Do you know what this is?
It's a soup.
It's a soup, but it is...
Isn't it like some type of like a cold soup or something?
It is exactly a type of cold soup, and I think this is... I don't know, I think this is originally from Spain. Like, this is a very Spanish dish. I thought it was Italian, because the word gazpacho kind of sounds Italian to me. But gazpacho is also, well, it is a cold soup, which is very weird because I love
cold soup.
Warm soup is the best. But I had to try it, and I actually tried this, and I made it myself, and it's so delicious. I made it long time ago, like long time ago, like years ago. You probably don't remember, but it was very... Oh, shut up. And well, yeah, this is a cold soup, which is very, very, very odd to me to, you know, eat cold soup, but it's very delicious, very refreshing. And it's made of raw blended vegetables. It's like a V8.
Yeah, there you go.
But it tastes differently. Yeah, I remember the taste is completely different. And it's from the southern regions of the Iberian Peninsula.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically Andalusia, Andalusia, and spread into the Algarve regions, or Algarve, I don't know, regions. So yeah, this is a very simple yet very delicious soup, I would say. Yeah. Lastly, we're going to talk about, that's the last dish, guys. So if you have any questions, use the live chat for that. The last dish is something called, I'm just gonna say it how English speakers say this or pronounce this. And I remember a video from Sorted. I don't remember. It's a YouTube channel. And there's a guy that says paella. Paella. And it's not paella. This dish is called paella. Paella. Okay? Paella. Can you pronounce it?
Paella.
Paella? Paella. Yeah. So it's not paella. It's paella.
Can
paella.
I pronounce it?
Pronounce chimichurri again.
Chimichurri.
Chimichurri, paella, gazpacho.
Chimichurri, paella, gazpacho.
Oh, look
Come
at
on.
that.
You forget where I come from.
Yeah. Yeah, Serbian is so difficult. The Serbian language, guys, so difficult. So difficult. Anyways, paella. Okay, paella is a Spanish rice dish, and this is from Valencia. Can you say Valencia?
Valencia.
Almost. Valencia. Because the Spanish accent, Valencia. So paella is one of the best known dishes in Spanish cuisine. And the reason is because many non-Spaniards view it as Spain's national dish, but Spaniards almost unanimously, yeah, sorry about that. Well, a lot of Spaniards consider it to be a dish from Valencia region, and it's not like
it's not like all over Spain.
It doesn't represent Spain.
It's funny because I had no clue what it is, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's so popular, huh?
But I have like no idea until I saw the picture and you read the description. I had no idea what it was.
Yeah, but it's just rice. I think the traditional one has rice, seafood, some sort of seafood, and other vegetable ingredients.
Yeah.
And
is
then
that like lemon slices on it up there?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has a bunch of different ingredients, but it's basically rice with seafood. But yeah, that's paella. Paella. But yeah, those three dishes are very popular in Spain. But remember, paella doesn't represent Spain completely. They have many different dishes. They have tapas. Do you remember? Have you heard of tapas?
Yeah.
Tapas is something else very common in Spain. But yeah, that was it for today, guys. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, so there's going to be a part 2 because we have a few more to go through.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think we really need to do a dessert version.
Oh, yeah, desserts. For sure, we can do that. Yeah, from different Latin American countries, and including Spain, right? Yeah, for sure. And which one out of all of them, which one do you like, or you feel like you would eat it?
Most of them.
Often.
But
most of them?
That Cuban sandwich.
Including the guinea pig one?
No, that's why I said most.
But you gotta choose one. Which one?
The Cuban sandwich.
Cubano?
Yeah, that like spoke to my soul.
Oh my God, Cubano.
Yeah.
You like sandwiches.
I love sandwiches. I love bread. Just
He loves bread.
All of them, man. Like that spoke to my soul.
Well, for me, should I include Mexico? Or no?
No, because
if it's from Mexico, I'm from Mexico. So just from Mexico, I love mole. So mole is like
I
best.
didn't count that one.
Okay,
I didn't count Mexico because we eat like a lot of that. That's
so
on that list
if
already.
I don't count Mexico, I would say I would say the can it be a sauce? Chimichurri. Chimichurri and empanadas from Argentina. Yeah, chimichurri and empanadas for sure. That would be like, yeah, I could eat this forever. Just give me a glass of wine as well, and yeah, I will be happy with that for sure. Okay, well, that is it for today. Do you have any last comment?
I really want a Cubano. Come on. They got pickles and mustard and cheese and just that bread looked like,
Well, anyway, like he's like passing out on me. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Like, I don't see anybody asking anything, but that's okay. Thank you so much to Bruce, Marcos, Mohammed, SK. Thank you for being here. I hope you liked this video, and everyone who was present, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I live stream. And also you can visit smlessons.com for more free Spanish lessons. You can get a membership on this channel if you like what I do and you want to support this channel. You can do that. Also, you can directly donate to this channel on smlessons.com. All the links are in the video description down below. Okay, that's it. Do you feel like eating something? Let's go eat supper.
No, it's late. I'm just gonna like drink some water or something.
Okay, well, have a good night or a great
day.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Tomorrow is Thursday.
Tomorrow we will have a crossword puzzle. So stay tuned. Usually it's around 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time. Okay? Take care. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.